Hi guys, welcome back and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. In today's video, I am answering your question. You have lots and lots and lots of questions, which most I've answered in the comments section, but I thought it would be nice to put together this Q&A and answer your questions here. Before I get started, I just want to mention that it is windy out, so I apologize. I'm not sure how loud the wind is in the video. I am standing at a campground and I am surrounded by kids. So we can have screaming in the video or we can have a little bit of wind. I choose the wind and this beautiful scenery. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Also, I am surrounded by bees. So if you see me flinching or jumping, that's why. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll show you guys at the end of the video what I'm looking at. I've been traveling solo for 6 years now. My journey started after a breakup. I walked away from my ex 7 years ago, and I've chosen to remain single and celibate since then and to travel. That was not the plan. Let me say that. I originally planned on being single and celibate for 3 years. He and I had been together for a long time, and I just felt like you kind of lose yourself. You know, when you're in a relationship for a long time, I felt like 3 years would be an amount of time to kind of find myself again, you know. So after that breakup, I wanted to go on a trip, and I booked a trip to the Grand Canyon, and that's where I fell in love with national parks. Had such a great time. I made the decision then that, you know, I need to take a week off once a year and just go somewhere and just have a good time by myself. So the next year rolled around, I went on my second solo trip and I loved it. Later that year, I took my second solo trip. And so just having that time to myself, to kind of do what I wanted to do, I loved it. 2 trips a year and then 3 trips a year, and of course time went on and I'm like, you know what, I want to be able to take more trips, you know, more than just 1 trip or 2 trips. And I started researching tiny homes. I purchased my first RV, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, and I've had my van, which is my second, a year now, a little over a year. At different events and kind of hanging out with people there. And yeah, I prefer to travel solo. I enjoy uninterrupted fun. I enjoy, you know, just going at my own pace. If I want to stop and take photos, I don't have to worry about someone rushing me. If I want to stop and just sit and enjoy the scenery, you know, I don't feel guilty about, okay, that person's ready to go, so let's go. I can stay as long as I want to. And then I also feel that you just need that time alone, you know, in this loud world that we live in, this technology driven world. You're always connected to someone. And so my solo trips was just that. It was just that time, disconnect, me time. I've traveled with people before and it's different. It's definitely different. You know, everyone has their agenda and everyone wants you to see what they want you to see, and where someone wants to, they're ready to go and you want to explore. I just enjoy traveling solo. Next question. Do you feel alone? No, no, I do not. I actually enjoy my own company. Doesn't mean that I don't enjoy hanging out with people, but I really do. Guys, I thought I saw a bee. I do enjoy my own company. I never feel alone. I've been doing this for 6 years now, and I can't think of one time that I felt alone. Um, yeah, I enjoy my own company. I like myself. I like Tiffany. Do you like Tiffany? I like Tiffany. So no, guys, I don't feel alone. My skincare routine is so basic. I've been using Dove soap to wash my skin for about 20 years now, and I add just a little bit of cocoa butter lotion to my skin, and I drink a lot of water. I drink almost a gallon of water a day. Um, so yeah, that's about it. I don't put any foundation on my skin. My makeup consists of eyeliner, mascara, and a little bit of eyeshadow, and that's about it. Um, yeah, and the glow I think is from the sun. Right now I have my summer tan on. You'll see me later this winter. Yeah, you'll see my color later this winter. This is just my summer glow, guys. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next question. How does my family feel about me traveling solo? That's a hard question to answer. Any support from my family as far as, hey, Tiffany, I'm happy for you. You're going traveling. Have fun. Congratulations. I don't get that. Um, I never have. For the very first time a few months ago, I had a family member to say to me, I'm proud of you. From day one, I have not had any encouragement. I haven't had any support. Um, but I'm okay with that because you know what? It's my dream. It's my life, and I live it how I want to. So, not having the family support, it doesn't bother me. Um, so, for those of you that are thinking about doing van life, you may or may not have some family support, but you have to be okay with that if you don't. And I'm totally fine with it. No, I am not afraid to travel solo. Yeah, I'm not. I use the same wisdom um, that I used at home when traveling around my home state. I'm never out at night. So you never see any sunset videos from me unless I'm actually camping with friends. You watch your surroundings. You know, if the area that you're camping in feels sketchy, then you leave. And that's one of the perks of having a van is that you can just get up and just go. The freedom. I can go anywhere I want to go. And I love that about van life. My van is a Winnebago Travato 59G. Okay, I changed directions because of the lighting. Let's see if I can handle this sun. All right, so let's look at some more questions. Um, are you happy? Yes. Where I am today in my life is where I've been trying to get to for several years now. And I'm very happy. I am grateful. I am humble to be where I am today. Personal security on the road. I am security. Um, I haven't had any issues at the campgrounds that I stayed at or RV resorts. I do my research before I stay at any place. Bugs. I do my research before I stay anywhere. So, yeah, I haven't had any issues. Are you afraid of certain states? Let's just say there are um, several states that I probably would never, ever ever travel solo to. And I'll just leave it at that. Um, is it safe for a female to travel alone? I'm a female. I travel alone. I've done so for 6 years now. That's my answer to that question. Where you sleep at night? I sleep in a campground. When I first started out, I only stayed at RV resorts to make my dollar stretch. I now stay at campgrounds. It is different. It is very different. The RV resorts that I stayed at was really nice. I'm not saying the campgrounds isn't, but just the type of people staying at RV resorts versus campgrounds is different. From my experience and from the RV resorts that I stayed at, you have more older people, more retired. Um, and at the campgrounds, there's more, um, lots of kids. It's different, guys. It's different. Um, and even just the service and amenities is different. Um, and at the resorts that I stayed at, most of them you had to have a newer RV or motorhome. So, for example, it had to be like 2015 or newer to stay there. No tent camping, um, no conversion bans. Yeah, it's different. But gotta make those dollars stretch, right? Okay, let me see. Now I'm gonna look at my phone and check out some more of your questions. Okay, so this is another question which I kind of answer, but Jules asked, do you ever worry about personal security at night when you're on the road? Um, I don't travel at night. Um, for the most part, sleep 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So I'm rarely out at night. Someone asked, please do tell what you use on your face. I mentioned that earlier, just Dove soap, uh, a little bit of cocoa butter lotion, lots of water. I drink a ton of water, almost a gallon of water a day. I love Dr. Pepper, but I rarely drink it because it breaks me out. So yeah, that's it. Someone asked if my toilet is a composting toilet. No, I wish it was. I wish it was. I think that is the worst or my least favorite thing about van life is that black tank. And so for those of you that don't know, on a RV or motorhome, you have three tanks. You have your freshwater tank, you have your gray water tank, and you have your black water tank. Your freshwater tank is like your drinking water, water you use to cook with. Your gray water tank is all of your dirty dishwater and your dirty shower water. The black tank, everything that goes in the toilet goes into that black tank. And I kid you not, that is my least favorite part about RV life. I mean, I hate dumping. Luckily, I don't have to dump that often. Maybe, I don't know, maybe twice a month. I probably can go a whole month without dumping. That's my least favorite. If I was to ever give up van life, it'd be because I'm tired of dumping that tank. No, but I have thought about getting a composting toilet, so maybe I will. That's Crystal asked that question. She also asked, what size is my mattress? It is a queen size mattress. Um, Okay, so another question. Are you full-time living in your van? Yes. Do you love it? Yes. Where did you purchase your van and how much did your van cost? That's a very personal question, and that's not something I would share with anyone. To be continued. God, that was a big old bee. And that's what. Oh, and today, blah, 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 blah. For the first time, the damn bees. I started taking one. I started taking, but it just turned out that, hey, it's 7 years, and I'm okay with that.